Let's go. YerAnd is already drafted. Let's
Okay.
let's move over to that.
Okay, let's go here. Let me get this code here
Get
first.
out of here. Get onto the draft. Draft me a spy party. Come on. YerAnd has won the coin flip. GG. YerAnd has won. We do not have enough time to finish the game, so we're going to give it to him because he won the coin flip. I assume he chose tails. G-Man, you get to choose. Did he win 5-0 or was it closer?
Let's see here. Who do I like better?
Let me go pull up the SCL manager here while you pull up the draft, and we'll figure out exactly what we're looking at in regards to standings.
Yeah, SP3C, F33.
So this is going to be YerAnd's last game of the season. He's taken 16 points. He's puts him at 8 wins and 1 loss to Catnip that happened. Good on Catnip. Yeesh has 2 games. He has a game against Cbot, which has been delayed, and then this game. He's at 12 points, and in theory, I mean, if he wins this game and also wins the Cbot game, then he's tied with YerAnd. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is the people who are looming behind him, particularly Jyaty or Jyaty, who has 11 points and also has his Cbot game. Yeesh can put his stamp on the top 2 with the second place here with a win. YerAnd playing for pride. Unfortunately, with the Catnip loss, he's not playing for the perfect season. But this is going to be most likely the precursor to our bronze playoff game. Drafts. They banned Veranda and Ballroom. They picked Courtyard 2, Panop, Gallery, and then Pub 4-7, Crowded Pub. Can you hear me, stream?
Perfect. Let's go here.
Okay, good. You guys are so silent because you let me rant. I appreciate it. Let's go. I'm sure they're moving into it immediately because that's what they do. And they are. Let's go. Yeesh. On Spy.
Yeesh playing as purple dress here.
Yeah, interestingly, we just had Yeesh play Royal Flush in the Summer Cup game. Yeesh went 7-3, but was generally slower to start in that game. It was actually 3-3 before Yeesh went on a bit of a tear to finish off the Summer Cup set. YerAnd has also been playing this morning. He was playing Catnip to warm up for this game. And then we made them have to wait for Royal and Scallions for their hour-long game. So
Yeah.
sorry about that, guys.
Well, Yeesh goes for the 33% flirt and an innocent drink take here. Goes to Windows.
Yeah, to talk about the players, YerAnd on the sniper side is one of the few snipers that I put under like the suffocating as a descriptor for them, along with like the other 2 very scary snipers and like scientists, who unfortunately isn't in SCL and Heroes.
Yes.
YerAnd is no fun to play against. It feels like you're being watched the whole time, which for newer players is a common phenomenon, but for us veterans, it takes a special sort of sniper to really put that fear in us. He gets a lot of low lights in particular.
I see, yeah.
He's already got like 4 today. A minute in, 2.5 minutes in. You should play slowly.
Yeah, it looks like it.
If these lowlights are all just based on pathing and behavior, and Yeesh has only just finished Flirt, I'm wondering what's going to happen when Yeesh goes to Statue, when Yeesh actually does the banana bread. He's already in a tough spot.
So Yeesh goes to statues here.
Yeah, Yeesh's Spy, by the way, has a couple quirks, but really the big thing that people like to note is that he's very good at hitting his green tests, this swap included. It's going to be interesting to see who picks it up.
Is it literally Blue Danger picks it up right there? Is he gonna see? He's gonna see the swap
He's watching
animation.
it. That's yeah. Wait,
Oh,
what?
he's confused. Oh, what?
Okay. Yeah, no. He took his time to make sure he did that correctly. He was on the right track though.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, he was literally watching the swap. I think that was his only priority with the way he was holding that camera. And I think he saw the animation, which if people don't know, the animation happens immediately on a green swap compared to a fade in or fade out.
Yeah.
Fade in general with white swap.
Well, YerAnd playing as brown dress here, starting off possibly with a medium ranged flirt here, 42% green here.
Yeah, so Yeesh as a sniper likes. Well, he's changed his style around a bit. Like he likes prioritizing certain styles, but generally one of the things you want to note is he is one of those few snipers that cares about flirt. YerAnd starting off with a conservative flirt and then greening it is like best case scenario for YerAnd because you don't want to get a highlight for flirting. That's miserable.
The banana bird gives Yeesh only one low light. Oh, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, he seemed real.
He's assuming real, yes.
It's gonna be good for this particular game, but I'm wondering if YerAnd watches the replay if he's gonna consider faking more in the future,
or
if he
maybe
wants to
doing a real one and then a faking one.
Yeah, faking here is not awful. The
That would
complexion
throw
of
him
the party
off guard here. Definitely
hasn't changed much.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is you don't know if an ST is standing in your circle, and if you're just going to make yourself more suspicious. But
definitely.
We play with 20.
Yeah, too bad you can't flirt from here to the windows. That would have been really good.
It's an option that Checker has for in making the game. Other than like programming concerns, I wouldn't love it because flirting's already so hard to track that
I see.
a lot of people don't even attempt to do so. If they can avoid doing so, at least.
I see. Okay.
Making it harder for snipers, I don't think is where you want to be.
But this is Courtyard, which is a sniper bait biased one, though, isn't it?
It's at halfway through the season when I checked stats. Courtyard 2 had a 53% sniper win, which is sniper biased compared to things like Panop, which was 67%. Not really. YerAnd pulling the same thing that we just saw from Yeesh, green swap.
Who's gonna pick it up though? It's gonna be a low light that's gonna pick it up though. Yeesh is going to be watching it possibly.
Yeah. So the issue with the low light picking up is if you aren't watching for it.
Oh.
He is watching for it though.
He is, yes. Well.
Yeah, for people who aren't the best at catching swap statues, you still notice when someone goes to the same statue that someone was just at.
Yeah.
Green swaps aren't necessarily as strong as one would hope because of that. Well, I have to go watch this now because some jerk decided to go follow up on your statue.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, one thing you can do is if you're the spy, you follow up on someone else's inspect. You follow up an AI, and then if you swap, you're framing them. If you happen to green swap it, then you green swapped, which is generally a good thing, except for we just saw 2 people get shot for them.
Well, let's see. Panop any 5 of 8 here.
Swaps for the swap king. I agree, Sky. Oh, thank you, Catnip. I appreciate it. What are we looking at here today? This is the flirt. It's 51% because he always greens tests. And I like this go to windows so you can see where your seduction target goes, and then follow, which I assume is his game plan here.
Yeah, he's
Along with doing some 360 no scopes.
uh-huh.
Is that close enough for?
A two flirt.
Yeah, I think it's close
I
enough for
think
the 40.
that should be close
I
enough
think
for
it's
a two
close enough
flirt
for the
here.
49 at least, which is all
Oh,
it needs.
that's all he needed.
Yep, so this is the benefit of being Yeesh. You can actually rely on hitting retests, unlike the majority of players. YerAnd hasn't shot him for the bug. The way his camera was acting, it looked like he might have been watching it, but I think it might just be that YerAnd has a very active pen-up sniper.
Well,
It's
Yeesh going up to a difficult fingerprint here.
Yeah, watching YerAnd's pen-up sniper, I think I'm quickly learning why YerAnd is so suffocating. Because he is clearly spending very little time analyzing every single little thing that he's looking at, and
Yeah.
looking at a lot of different things, except for he's protecting the ambassador at this point. Yeesh is in a good spot.
Yeah. Half done inspect, half done fingerprint. Two missions done. A little bit over 2
This
minutes
BB is
done.
going to be telling.
Yeah.
Ooh, is he going to pearl?
Nope.
Oh, so this is such a Yeesh play. Yeesh is exactly the sort of player who I love playing against because he will reward you for this sort of like BB and then take an innocent drink.
Yeah.
Because who does that? You would either reject or you purloin? You took the drink, and he's doing it because he's hoping to get low lit. And as a sniper,
But is YerAnd
I
one?
suspect he will also reward you for those sort of things.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Yeesh finishing up his fingerprint here.
We're at 4 missions.
Yeah. All he needs to do is another inspect.
I think going straight to it is not an awful idea. I think the sooner he does it,
Well, he might go to the right
less
statues
suspect
here.
it is. Yeah, so is he gonna go mid statues or side statues? Okay.
No, he's just gonna go to the side statue here. One last inspect.
Yeah, he did two the first time, which is nice. No reason to break the animation. Just put it down, leave reasonably, and good job.
Yep, that was a good play on Yeesh part here.
Yeah, I mean he did 4 soft tails and a bug. Like I think that is optimal pan up. And then YerAnd was on to him. I think YerAnd was watching for that swap, either from him or Banana Man, but on to him doesn't get a point.
Yep.
You don't get half a point. You get nothing. You lose the game actually.
Mm-hmm.
SpyParty's brutal. They are not caring about the replays at all. I think they know that that last game was long and are rewarding us with quality, quick time SpyParty.
YerAnd going for the quick transfer here.
I just like the two guys with the hats standing at the window. Like that's the sort of behavioral stuff I think Yeesh notices and sometimes will reward if you go stand next to the ambassador. Because who does that? Nobody does that. Nobody's
Except
dumb
YerAnd.
enough. Yeah, except well, no, the seduction target did it. He's not going and standing next to
yeah, that's true.
The seduction target's hilarious. He goes and stands next to the ambassador. He goes and stands next to the
Behind the bug.
the DA.
Behind the
Yeah,
back
meanwhile,
bug here.
bugs happening. I think we'll probably want to replay on that because these guys fly their sniper laser around panop like madmen. That's a white.
There's a white, and he's highlight for it.
Okay. It's always hard to tell with these sort of things. Like he could be just 99% dead right now, or he could just be one of the highlights. It's hard to say how much he saw of that. That bug pass was cute. Not bug because well, oh no.
That was a stutter and a half.
Yeesh knows that's not a thing. If you saw it, I think Yeesh has actually got a good mission count on him, though. I just hope he doesn't drop it because he didn't see the bug early. But
Here
he's
goes
probably
the
also
swap.
yeah. If YerAnd lives this, I'd be amazed.
No, he got shot.
No, he was. I think based on the way that you use his laser, I think he was already a good 90% dead, and I think YerAnd knew it. Just please.
Mm-hmm.
I expect we don't have much time to talk unless someone decides to actually want to watch a replay today.
Oh, it looks like they're watching it actually.
Nope.
Well, let's go to the bug that happened at 3:13 here. That was a really nice bug here.
I'll tell you when it starts. Goodness.
No, it's starting again. Okay.
Yeah, it's starting. They're already running through it. I assume this was a Yeesh pick. This is such a Yeesh pick for gallery. Yeah, Yeesh pick
Let's
gallery.
see. Yeah, Yeesh picked. Yeah.
Probably a good thing. I think gallery is actually a map you can get rewarded for getting your green tests. It's a 4 of 8 map, but if you get your missions done, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
The map is so big that you spend 20 seconds
walking from one side to the other side. Yeah. So Yeesh playing as brown dress here.
I'm actually gonna count it. So we started at 3:30, and he took like 13 seconds to get to that conversation.
Yeah.
It is actually like, I mean, if you're trying to pick up a book and do the animation for picking up a book, like it could take you 20 seconds just to get the case.
Well, he gets a really early 51% flirt here. Typical.
Typical Yeesh.
For Yeesh, yeah.
Yeah.
Going straight back
I'm
to
not
it.
jealous. I'm not jealous.
Yeah, of course not jealous. Of course.
Banana bread.
Banana bread.
2 missions done already.
Yeah, 2 flirt into the BB. Going for a bookshelf here.
YerAnd could have assumed real, but he's already got it down to 2 people because the BBs are so brutal in gallery. This is a fingerprintable book. This is a rush, but it's all soft tails so far.
Is he gonna? No, he's just gonna put it back innocently.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he can Jedi mind trick that ambassador to pick up a statue, preferably one that isn't facing. He's going for 4 soft tails rush. This is interesting. He only just ate the highlight, and I think he has to know that that was the highlight. He hasn't been punished for aggressively flirting or the banana bread until this happened. Ambassador is in line to get a drink if Ambassador decides not to run away. Ambassador decides to run away because that's how the Ambassador works.
If he could drop his briefcase, that'd be really nice too.
Oh, another book. Yeah, I mean, you've already been to that bookcase. I can't add suspicion, right?
Unless he forgets which bookcase you were at.
That path is weird. Yeesh does weird paths sometimes. It's not something that I suggest against YerAnd, who shoots for weird paths sometimes. Okay.
Second statue visit here.
We're doing this again. So if Yeesh does this statue and then goes to the blue bookcase, he gets a difficult print. Oh, he's gonna swap. And he greened it because it's Yeesh. I would have liked him going to the blue bookcase and trying to get the print, but this works too.
This also works, yes.
I mean, they've been shooting for swap every game. You'd watch for it, yeah.
Well, that happened.
That happened. I mean, so it's one of those things. Like, if I've swapped every single game, would I do it again? And the answer is yes. And then, will you shoot me again? And the answer is yes.
Yeah, that's what happens here. They have been noticing, so.
I have not actually been noticing who's been winning these games. According to our scoreboard, Yeesh is up 3-2. Wait, just got shot. Wow, I didn't realize he took the lead.
So YerAnd playing his red dress here, going for the 32% flirt here.
Oh yeah, because he won on panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, 32 is the Tobo percent because 30.
Yeah,
No,
Tobo
31.
percent here.
31 is
is
the Tobo percent. He's fine. Yeah, he just needs to cozy up real hard to more weight tests. So these guys are hitting so many greens between them. It's not like Yeesh is the only one hitting greens. YerAnd's been hitting them. He might not have to. That's 3 at bookcase.
But the brown dress was picking up a briefcase. Would that matter?
Low light him. Nobody's that dumb. Nobody would even attempt to do 3 at bookcase because.
I don't know.
This was a fingerprintable, by the way. I think that's why he was so aggressive about it. He's going for microfilm, which that's a YerAnd spot. YerAnd will. I never actually got to say it as a spy. Will take value plays and has like particular spots he knows that are harder to watch for. That spot, if you're on
YerAnd gets low lit.
Ugh, why?
Because returning it to the bookshelf.
And this is such a Yeesh play. So YerAnd chose the spot, I think specifically because if you're in the typical spot where you sit your laser on gallery, you don't watch that particular spot because it's behind the pole.
Yeah.
And Yeesh, as a player, and the reason I love playing against him is against most players, if you take a book out and then return it to the same bookcase, you get highlight because they don't know where the book came from or have some sort of concern. Yeesh is a good enough player where he will know that you've returned it to the same bookcase, but not a good enough player to know if that person's still the spy. And it's perfect balance of YerAnd getting a little lit. I love doing another hard microfilm though. This is another fingerprint too. I wonder
that's really good luck here.
I wonder if YerAnd's gonna take the book to the same spot.
Yeah.
Just run it back.
He's going there.
Oh no, he wants to flirt first. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to take it.
Okay, YerAnd. This is the sort of stuff that is the only reason I have a chance against YerAnd is because he likes to do this sort of crap. Unfortunately for Yeesh, low lights are hard to catch, and unless YerAnd doesn't finish or has to do a hardtail in his face, Yeesh is in a tough spot. Fortunately, it's gallery, and he's not in a great spot to finish. He has to do a lot. Can't just go to inspect the statue. It's not a mission. It's only half a mission.
Yeah, he has to go twice.
Yeah,
looking to finish off this flirt here.
Yeah, seduction target fails on him right now. It would be brutal. Oh no.
Oh
I
shit.
jinxed it. Sorry. YerAnd on the chase. He's thirsty.
Don't get bumped around.
I'm sorry.
And he gets
YerAnd.
bumped around.
And section target going back. YerAnd, I think, is going to take the flirt and then probably time it. Because this is section target.
Oh my god. This AI is not.
Oh.
He goes bug though.
Into immediate talking conversation. I love you, Star Target. You're the best.
Come on. Time
Yeah,
ad?
he's going for the time ad. Time ad.
And he gets real highlight, yeah. Fingerprint here.
Okay. It's him or Revolta, if anybody cares, but, is that how that works, YerAnd? I mean, YerAnd knows better than me, but that was weird.
Yeah, that did look weird. What mission is he gonna do next? No.
Oh yeah, that's not how paths work. We're good.
Doesn't matter. Gets shot.
Yeah, so that was like 99% you knows. I'm kind of surprised he didn't actually shoot with the fingerprint. But he saw the time ad, and so much so that he didn't care about the other person at window.
Okay, I'm stuck buffering. Okay.
I wasn't set, was it? That was 4-2.
No, they are re-inviting. I think someone disconnected there.
Okay.
We are going to count that though, right? Hopefully.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was a win. That was a win.
That was definitely a win. Come on. Well, let's see here.
Did that disconnect before the game happened? Like actually counted?
I hope not.
What? Well, no, it's fine. Like we'll have to just double check in the read to make sure that it doesn't mess up Hummus's math. Oh, that's teleport.
Use teleporting.
Into
Trying for the chaos bug there.
teleport into chaos bug. In 20 years, that's going to be like the pro strat. It's just breaking the game into teleporting straight into bug. Nobody can see it coming because you came flying across the room.
Yeesh does get the 34% for flirt here.
Yeah, YerAnd is low lighting for pub paths, which is rude. Meanwhile, Yeesh is doing cane bugs and missing.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Yeah, no, I don't like Yeesh's chances, because YerAnd is using cheap pub strats. Pathing's hard. Unless Yeesh does it correctly. I mean, if Yeesh gets low lit for good path, that's not a good path. That's the opposite of a good path. Bad path.
Well, he's
And
highlighted.
then he now has to leave the pub, which he went through the wall, and I'm not sure, into going in front of Queen for whatever reason. Okay. I think YerAnd probably has this one in the bag.
Not many people doing anything at this party, though.
Yeah, there's nothing happening. He's the only highlight, and the reasons he's highlight are not shootable, but they are the most suspicious things that YerAnd can see. Like, if you're breaking path, YerAnd cares. And he cares a lot.
Yeesh doesn't seem like it's a good spot for him right now. Going for the BB here.
BB here is not bad. It would have been nice if Seek was there, and it's getting worse. Getting a lot worse.
It got a lot worse, yeah. Oh no.
That's like 5 lowlights he doesn't already have. They're the ones in the pub now, he knows they're safe.
And he's going to statue. And
okay.
he swaps it.
Yeesh, you can't swap every game. That's not how the game works.
Either that or it was mission preference. It was mission priorities. That might be the reason there.
I generally trust Yeesh more than other people to do his clicking correctly, because it's Yeesh and he hits his green test.
That's true.
If he was trying to do it immediately, just like before YerAnd had a chance to see the statue and remind himself, but in the same sense, I trust YerAnd to remember these sort of things. When there's only 2 statues, I don't think YerAnd is the sort of player to misremember. At least often.
Well, so let's see how they react to that.
Yeah, so this is on Yeesh to win a sniper side on 7. I mean, he's in the driver's seat, if you will. Or we can just go overtime and then chat and complain about how they didn't like overtime this season. Great.
YerAnd has quick seduction here,
general.
maybe.
Yeah, is that?
That's yeah. There you go.
Okay.
And it was cancelled.
Okay, so you can flirt across that. It's like a 17% flirt, and you have to be like lined up with the seduction target to get away with it.
And really close.
Yeah, and like you have to be basically what YerAnd was doing. He did get in flirt range with his switch, but it's very rude. That bug did not stick.
This doesn't look great for YerAnd as well.
Yeah,
No missions done, not flirt done.
360s, let's go.
230 left.
Okay, I love this. I love this low light. I'm gonna mention it. Sorry, Yush, for ruining your secret low lights. So, Orange Sorry goes to the far side of the bar, and I've taken this low light myself before because nobody does it. Um, like, why would you go to the very
And then
edge
the
of the
red.
path, edge of the pad? Um, Either that or you saw something else I didn't see. That's a lot
Yeah.
of low lights. YerAnd's on the run. I'm not sure if you green it isn't awful. And
Delegation Purloin.
yeah, was that actually a delegate? Did I miss it?
I'm not sure. I don't think he delegated actually. He just timed out for that.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He didn't try. It could have done like BB into. Yep,
The
gross.
bug path there.
Yeesh.
Is he also gonna swap here?
Yeah, that highlight I think was
The bug
for
path.
inspect. No, I
Oh
think it
no?
was for inspect.
Fact?
I think I think if you saw that bug, you'd shoot for it.
No, I was just talking about the path though.
Don't stuff yourself in this conversation.
And he does, but ST leaves anyways.
Yeesh is capable of shooting for flirt.
Come on. Last flirt here. Get a green. Come on.
No,
No, it's
it's
shot
dead
for it
anyways.
anyways. Would have died from the green flirt anyways here.
That's Yeesh winning 5-3. YerAnd now actually bled. Maybe not 2 weeks in a row, but here late in the season. Congratulations on Yeesh on what is a very strong game.
Yes, of course.
And YerAnd, I mean, playing. He'll probably complain saying he wasn't playing that well. But YerAnd playing well himself. Like this is high level SpyParty, and shooting for second flirt is a good way to close it out.
Yep, definitely. So that's 5-3.
Yeah, sorry, Catnip. Yeah, but Catnip, you can take it to heart that this was the only game that YerAnd didn't have to care about. Your game mattered.
Okay, so
Yeah, so unfortunately, because we had 2 live games, we have less not live games. So let's go pull them up.
see here.